It is a busy time here in the state for recruiting, whether it is in state or players at the prep level. And we are joined by Plas Johnson over at Chaparral High School, a dynamic playmaker, can hurt you in a lot of ways as an opponent. Plas, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem.
So overall, right now you have it down to a top three: Arizona State, Kansas State, and BYU. Just overall, how would you describe kind of how your recruitment has gone so far?
It's really been a blessing to even be in a situation to even have decisions like I have. And recruiting's, it's been like on and off throughout the whole process. It's been like slow and then it'll pick up. So that's just basically how it's been.
You play a bunch of different positions. Um, is there a common thread for these final three schools of what they see you as at the next level, or is it more of you're an athlete and we'll get you in the building and we'll kind of figure it out once you get here?
For all three of them, they're like, it's not like a couple of them I have somewhat like an athlete, but it's mainly for corner for all three.
How would you describe yourself as a cornerback?
Uh, Reactive, twitchy, fluent, able to ball hawking skills, those kind of things.
Now, Chaparral has a new head coach. Went through a coaching change this past offseason. How's that transition been? And what do you foresee for the Firebirds this year?
It's been pretty smooth so far. As much as I know, all the players and all the other coaches are welcoming him, like him. He's a nice, respectful dude, and especially with him, I feel like we'll be able to, get the job done or get what we need to get done
Mm-hmm.
before we get to the actual season. So everything should go pretty smooth and fluent.
In this offseason, any aspect of your game that you're trying to work on to make sure that you're able to kind of hit the ground running senior year and beyond?
It's really everything. And work on everything really, but um shoot, I really say like cutting, breaking, just certain little things I need to work on.
With ASU, I know you just had a visit over there. What was the big takeaway? Getting up to Tempe and seeing what Coach Dillingham and his what he's doing and his coaching staff is doing.
Well, I really like what they have going on in that program. I like the coaches a lot. And then uh learned a couple of things about the position coaches. Uh I like ASU a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
a pretty good school. So that's why I chose it to be in my top three.
Mm-hmm. Coach Carrington would be your position coach should you choose to go there. What's it been like getting to know him, and how would you describe him as a recruiter?
Extremely respectful, also nice dude. Um, he just really seems to like the type to be like when it's time to start working. He's the person I can like lock in with and then really trust him with my ability and like process.
For Kansas State, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking to learn more about once you get up there?
I'm really just gonna be like trying to see everything, trying to see what they're really about, their culture, the family, especially because the coaches they've been extremely nice and respectful, and even before they offered me, we've talked. We went through the whole recruiting process, so I like the coaches a lot.
You mentioned the timeline of potentially it being 2 weeks. What is it about that timeline that makes you feel comfortable wanting to make a commitment now, and what might delay that? Have you go outside of that timeline?
True. It's just a feeling that God has really given me. So I just kind of feel like that's kind of the time He's kind of like leading me towards. So I don't know. I just really trust Him with this whole process.
Do you think playing on both sides of the ball has helped you become a better, being a wide receiver has helped you as a cornerback?
Oh yes, sir. Most definitely. I'm able to remember receiver schemes, like offensive schemes, like how the quarterback's looking, like releases and like breaks and like all the route combinations. And then having offensive is like ball hawking skills, knowing when to jump to get the ball, what the receiver does to catch the ball. So yeah, it's definitely helped me a lot at corner.
All right, Plas, thank you so much for the time and the insight, and good luck over these next couple of weeks as you figure out where you're headed.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.